Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to or welcome back to the Big Easy channel, and welcome back to another clip from World of Warships Legends. Today we're going to bring some cruiser play from the Chapayev Tier 7 premium ship that just was introduced to the game this campaign season. So, anyways, I thought it was a little bit funny what I showed you that clip. Uh, I had kind of done the same thing when I won this ship in a crate. First time I played it, I was going at AI match to test it and didn't realize I was in the standard match, and I got pretty much death struck from a Musashi. And that clip there was kind of identical to this first time my oldest son, played the ship, and he wasn't paying attention. And he all of a sudden realized he wasn't paying attention, he was in trouble, and pretty much got death struck. So that was pretty funny. So, anyways, just wanted to show you the Chapayev. I'm really impressed with this boat so far. I love taking on battleships and doing a lot of damage. And here we are already at the beginning of the match, and we have Kagero there. And didn't even need to use radar, which is kind of surprising. And bam, first blood, take him out. So you get a good angle on the destroyer in this Chapayev, and it pretty much will wreck a destroyer out there. So now, if any of those, I don't usually talk about commander builds, and I don't have the build in front of me, but I am using Kinesnov. I do not have, if you're curious, I do not have AL Chapayev, the commander. So that's what I'm using, and yeah. Anyways, so far I've been pretty impressed with this ship. I've had a lot of good games. This game here, in particular, is not my best game as far as damage, but it's a really good game as far as at the end you'll see as far as XP, and of course anybody that knows me, at the end of a game, XP is more important to me than having a lot of damage. So anyways, um, if you've ever watched other content creators or other CCs that have done reviews on this ship, one thing I did learn right away, and I pretty much, as you can see here in this match, I did pull up close to the cap. Um, I was hoping somebody would go in there. Obviously, there's only one destroyer on each team, but I was hoping somebody I could support the cap. But anyways, I've learned in this thing, you just kind of, obviously you want to use cover, but you also want to stay further away and then slowly progress closer and closer in the match. It seems like the times I've gotten a little bit impatient and I've pushed, say, into a cap or something like that, I don't seem to last long. So now, as you can see here, I'm just kind of picking my targets, and obviously we've got this battleship coming around here. So I'm like, well, I better get out of here, and I also got a mines who obviously I'm in range of. So I'm just gonna sit here and weave, and obviously I'm gonna face kind of more away from the battleship more than the mines. But I'm just sitting here trying to make myself a harder target to hit, and just pretty much trying to stay alive while also just trying to get some damage here going. So anyways, that battleship, we're going to continue to fire on. We're going to continue supporting the team by hitting him and defending the cap, and we've already gotten a few ribbons, and there we go, we take them down. The HE pen and the HE damage on this ship is unbelievable, and it's almost similar to like Weimar when it came out at Tier 6, kind of the same way. Now, it doesn't seem like it has the same AP potential at range, unlike the Weimar can. But the HE, I mean, this basically is an HE ship. Now, as you can tell here, we have 61 hits and we only have 3 fires. And obviously, my goal when I do take this ship out is not to set fires. But even with 61 hits though, and just a little bit more than 5 minutes into the game, you know, we're already at 41,000 damage, and there's been plenty of times I played this ship, and at the same period of time, if you get in the right spot and you don't get spotted, and you can just sit there and just keep firing and firing. I mean, there's been games where I've had at this moment in time over 100,000 damage. So, anyways, we see a regular Chapayev here, and we're just gonna sit here, and while he's trying to get the C cap, or I'm sorry, the A cap, my bad. We're just gonna try and keep firing on him, damage him, and hopefully resetting the base there, so we can continue to at least maintain the cap, and hopefully we can take him down and continue making those valuable points in domination mode that we need to do. So I'm not worried about getting into B. Obviously, you know, you've heard me say when I play these games, I'm very much into the objectives, and I'm kind of leaning toward getting there, but at the same time, I know it's going to be capped by that battleship. He did a good job of getting in there after that battleship was pretty much eliminated, and we've got the cap, and now we can continue at least making points while this Chapayev is an A. So we're just gonna keep pointing at him here. We're just gonna keep willing him down. This is a carrier game. I'm aware of that, but he's not really a threat right now. So, anyways, I'm like, okay, we got the Chappie here. He's still kind of broadside. So I was like, well, you know, we'll try and use a little AP and test out the AP. But obviously he went down. We didn't get a chance. So we still got a Massachusetts over here. It's just pretty much me, another battleship, and the other battleship that took B. So I'm just gonna sit here and hopefully this battleship can spot him. I really wish the carrier would have been a little more active over here and helped out with that. But as you can see, though, you know, like any cruiser, but especially this one, I'm not rushing to push in. I'm not rushing to basically get myself spotted. I'm not rushing to go in and have this guy literally just trash me, because like in the beginning there, when I showed that clip of my son not really paying attention, you know, you could just get blapped really easy. So that's kind of why I put that clip in there, just because you know, like I said, I did it the first match. I didn't realize it wasn't an AI, and that Musashi literally just hit me, and I literally went for full health to 0 in an instant. And it's pretty easy to do, especially the way the ship is pointed right now. That Massachusetts could easily just eliminate us from the game. So anyways, we're up to about 70,000 damage, and you know, we do set another fire on the Massachusetts. Unfortunately, you know, the Amagi there just decided, well, you know what, I'm low health, and I'm just gonna go ahead and ram him. So, you know, am I gonna say it was a good play? No, but I don't think he really had to. But anyways, it just seemed like all of a sudden this game was pretty even, and now here we are. You know, 6 minutes left in the match, and there's only the carrier left. It just seemed like red team just kind of went down, and blue team was just suddenly pretty dominant here. So anyways, the carrier's left, and obviously the carrier sees me here, and yeah, he's just gonna bug me. And obviously it's a Po Beta, not the most, you know, kindest ships. If played right, they can be kind of difficult, just because they can just, anybody's played against them, they can just drop their torps far away, and then these skip bombs, they can do some serious damage. And you know, so, you know, normally I'm pretty good with dodging carriers' torps and when they try to bomb, but you know, Po Beta is a little bit different, and this ship, with the steering the way it is, or I should say turning radius is more or less the proper way to say it, is really bad, just like the regular Chapayev. So the option in this ship, as you can see, to try and dodge torps, and there we go. Thanks to the carrier, we're gonna get a clear sky here shortly. But and I appreciate the extra metal. But You know, the turning is kind of definitely the weakness of the ship, and you really got to be careful not to get out of position. And you know, I do have you know, because Russian ships are so bad with concealment, I do not have the concealment mod. I do have the steering mod instead. And there we are with the clear sky medal and the Confederate, so that's awesome. But I do have prop mod, and I do have the steering instead of concealment, and it seems to really work well for the ship. The only thing about the prop mod is sometimes it kind of acts like the British ships, and if you're not careful, say you're using an island cover or something like that, if you try to move a little bit and you're not aware of how much you sped up, you can get caught kind of moving out too far, and all of a sudden being in a position you really didn't want to be in. And you know, there's been times where all of a sudden with the battleship you were just trying to get enough to take a pot shot or something like that, lob it over the island, and next thing you know, you're showing a pretty good chunk of your hull, and you know, next thing you know, you get blapped. So just something to be aware of. So anyways, we just got this Bobeta left. You know, he's still focusing us, I'm focusing him. The whole team that can is focusing him, and he's almost dead. We're going to take another shot here. He's going to drop torps, and we're pretty much, once these shells land, you know, we're going to set a fire, take another shot here. We're hoping we get the kill. Not worried about the torps, and there we go. We take them down. Carrier's done. Game over. So anyways, that was a pretty good match. Had fun with it. It was pretty even there for a while, and then it kind of got lopsided, but overall it was fun to play, and I do like those type of battles. So anyways, as you can see here, we got a Confederate, First Blood and Clear Sky, and 106,123 damage, and right there, like I told you guys, 3,273 base XP, so that makes an awesome game. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button if you did. Please share, and please support the channel by subscribing. So anyways, moving on, everybody have a good evening or a good day wherever you may be, and take it easy. Until next time, Big Easy out.